Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Anne. I am the owner slash creator of Homemade by Anne. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. I had a lot of stuff going on at my full-time job and then personal life, but this is a week I can actually get stuff done. So this week I am working on making the regular sized anchor from Humble Child Co. I have started it, so I do apologize. I've made I've made 5 tentacles so far in this blue color. I believe it's the Brights collection from Bernat. And then I also am gonna use from the same collection, the yellow, because I was gifted that. And I'm trying this year to not buy yarn. Like, unless I absolutely need it, I'm not just gonna go out to the store and buy it all willy-nilly. So I still need to make 3 more. So I'm just gonna sit in my living room with my dogs and work on this. I have made anchor before. I made her mini anchor using almond and like a blue-green from Bernat. I think it was baby blanket. And I have yarn to make. I did pick out yarn to make a bigger anchor, but I saw these and went, I need to do something with them. And so I'm making anchor, and that looks huge on camera compared to in real life. So I will keep you guys updated. I will probably hop back on when I get all of the little tentacles done. So I will also probably be making loaf cats this week. It is currently spring break actually, so this gives me 10 days to make the big projects I've been wanting to make. So yeah, I'll check back in when I have 8 tentacles done. Hey guys, I have finished the 8 tentacles. It actually took me a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, just because I ended up getting a call and having to go run an errand for someone. But they are done. I am really happy with them. They don't even fit on camera, but there is all 8. And I have made the decision that I'm going to make one for myself. I haven't fully decided on the colors, but I want to make mini anchor for myself, just because I haven't really made something for myself. I've always made stuff to sell, and I will be taking this guy and the mini anchor I do have done, to my market in May. Do I expect them to sell? No, because of price, but if they do sell, I'll be shocked. But this is done. Now they have like the backing of them, so I'm gonna work on that. I probably won't get all 8 done tonight. I'll probably get maybe 3. 3 would be best. I'd like 4, but I have a play to go to tonight. It's at our high school. I know one of the kids in it, and so I told her I'd go. I was gonna go last night, but I ended up having a work training that I didn't get home till 8 from, and the play started at 7. So I plan to go tonight with my mom, but yeah, this is the yellow I'm using. It is called School Bus Yellow, And it is the Bernat Blanket Brights. So I think they'll go, they're both really bright colors, so. And I do have 2 skeins of this, which I know I need 2 skeins. So I'm gonna get started on that and I'll check in with you guys in a little. Hey guys, so it's been a couple days. I don't know about you guys, but my spring break week has started off very cold. It was very cold yesterday, so I ended up kind of just staying in bed, playing video games, cuddling with my dogs, and kind of working on crochet. I did start a couple projects. I started working on my baby bear hats. It still needs the ears, but I made the baby bear hat. I made the price tags for them, printed them out, cut them out. All while being under a heated blanket for March. I did also work on the anchor. As you guys saw in the last clip, I finished the blue tentacles. And then I started working on the yellow part of the tentacles. And then it hit me, I'm doing FFA colors. For those of you that don't know what FFA is, it is Future Farmers of America. Their colors are blue and gold. But I did finish 3 of them. So, see if I can. I got 3 of them done. And then my hands started killing me, so I stopped. This project's going to take me a while. And I've made plans to make 2 more mini anchors. One for myself, one for someone else. So, I did start on the head portion of anchor, just give my hands a break from that, but also get some other parts of him done. He is actually behind the camera. This is where I've gotten to. I'm on the part where you're decreasing down to make it smaller. But he's going to be huge. I don't know if I'll fit him on camera when it's all said and done, but I'm going to try. But I've also been making love cats because they sell really well for me. The mini ones, the mini kittens from Annie Caraway Arts. Let me grab what I've done and I'll show you guys. Alright, I've grabbed them all. They all decided to roll away. But I haven't stuffed them yet or sewn on the tails. I plan to do it all at once. But I've got 2 kittens in the Bernat Tweed. I do have their tails. I've just stuffed them inside so they stay together. But got the eyes on, got their little button noses. I've got one in Sailor's Delight from Bernat. This is my favorite color from Bernat so far. And his tail has gone into him. And then I've got 3 in Bernat Baby Blanket in the color Pitter Patter. And I still have a whole half skein left, so I need to finish those, and then I'm going to sew all these guys up. But there are those guys. And then I've got some gray mainstay yarn that I think I'm going to make some gray cats with, just to get it done. I needed it for a custom cat, so that is my update. And I will update you guys either when I finish the head or if I make some more tentacles. So I'll see you then. Hey guys, I figured I'd give an update before I end my night. I finished the head of anchor and he got flattened. Whoops. That thing looks even bigger on camera, I'm not gonna lie. But that is the head of anchor done. And then I did get one more of the tentacles done. So I'm halfway through them. I'm hoping tomorrow it warms up just a little bit more so I can go down and use the UV resin to make his eyes, the eyes for the other octo I'm going to be making. And then make some more keychains and tic-tac-toe boards. Sorry, I'm trying to grab these, all 4 of them. Just because I grabbed them earlier and it's crazy. I'm leaned back as far as I can in my chair and they still don't fit on camera. Yeah, there they fit. I will be trying to sell them at my market, my 2-night market at the end of May. If he doesn't sell then I have another show in October that I'm gonna do an auction for him. It'll be $1 a ticket or $20 for 5 tickets. So if I sell 132 tickets, I plan to sell them for 120 if I'm honest. Just because he's going to use up 2 skeins of the yellow. Almost an entire skein of the blue. And it's taken me several hours to make him. So, but yeah, I got 4 done. They're going to go in the bin, which is behind the camera. And then I have 4 left to do. I have a Zoom call. Sorry, I'm talking while grabbing. I have a Zoom call tomorrow with some other crocheters. So I think I'm going to at least get 1 done. I'm bad about if I'm talking, I stop crocheting. And with this, I have to focus. So here's what's remaining. This one looks smaller. Nope, they're all the same size. I got worried. But I'm gonna at least try to get 1 done before the Zoom, hopefully 1 during the Zoom, and then that'll leave 2 left to do. But I am going to go relax for the rest of the evening. My hand is killing me. I won't lie, my hand is in pain. Cuddle with the dogs, and probably play on my PlayStation if I'm honest. Now if I feel up to it, then I have yarn in my room that I can start making turtles with. Because turtles also sell really well. I know I mentioned the loaf cats sell well for me. I sold out of my turtles, so I'm going to try to get some of those done as well. So I will check back in with you guys tomorrow morning. Hey guys, so it's been a couple days since I last updated you. I did finish all 8 of the tentacles, and then I believe I showed you guys that I did the head portion already, and I'm starting to connect them. Actually, they are connected, but I'm starting to make up the body. It's taken a lot longer than I thought it would. My hands are not liking me. But I figured I'd come on and update you guys. I'm hoping to have this portion done today, or by the end of the day, to where I'm putting in the safety eyes. I did paint my safety eyes. I painted the ones for this one and for the one for someone else. Let me grab those real quick. So for the eyes for the other anchor I'm making for someone else, I went with, because I'm going to do like a white body with yellow accent. So I went with some yellow eyes. I don't know if it's going to show up very well. Ah, there they go. So I went with yellow. And then for this anchor, because he's blue and gold, or blue and yellow, I went with blue eyes. And they turned out really pretty. I used UV resin for this and just some mica powder and alcohol ink. And so yeah, I'm hoping by tomorrow night to be able to put these in. I am going to Michael's tomorrow to buy more yarn. I'm mainly buying yarn for the other anchor. I think I mentioned a couple clips back that I was going to make myself an anchor. I'm going to wait on that. I have some like smaller projects I want to get done. I want to get done this. I've got the anchor for someone else that needs done by May. I've got a cardigan that needs done by May. Neither one of these people know I'm making them stuff. The cardigan is for my boss who's retiring. I've connected them. I still have to add the length and do the single crochet border. And the other anchor, the mini anchor, is for one of our seniors who's graduating. And she doesn't know I'm making it. But, so I need to get those done. I need to prioritize those. I need to prioritize making stuff for my market at the end of May. I did get something done. Let me grab it. I got this little cutie done last night just to give me a break from anchor. And I used some green safety eyes. Those are from 3J's Handcrafted on Instagram. I will link her Instagram below. I love her eyes. So I have plans to make a purple, a blue, a pink. I have a brown one. Depending on what yarn I have, I want to make a black and white one and use this fuzzy. So a black, white, gray would be really cute. So I'm looking at my yarn, trying to figure out projects. I've also got yarn to make more cardigans once I finish all the black and gold ones. I'm going to try to document the next project I'm doing. I'm doing the Stitch and Fundraise for the American Cancer Society, their April challenge. So I'm going to try to document that on here. I'm going to make a 3X cardigan. But yeah, that's my update. And I will see you guys tomorrow after I get back from Michael's and doing just some shopping. So I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, so it is Saturday. I don't know where I left you guys in the last clip, but I did make some progress on Anchor. I'm trying to not throw yarn on the ground right now, but I did make this much progress on him. No, it's the same as when I left you guys yesterday. I have not worked on him yet today. Honestly spent my morning yarn shopping and food shopping. So, and I just realized I have lines on my face. I was just downstairs in the basement pouring resin, so I was wearing a big respirator and it left marks. So I do apologize for that. But I told you guys yesterday that I would show you what yarn I picked up. I am a little sad because I went for a specific yarn. They said it was in stock. The ladies couldn't find it. I went for Bernat Mystical, the yellow one. They did not have it. They had it in the size 7, but not in the size 6. So I pivoted a little bit. She's still getting an all white. I shouldn't say all white. Let me just show you. And then I got yarn for another project as well. So, because I got told that the pattern's really good and that I've had the book for almost a year now and I haven't made one, and I'll tell you guys in just a second. So I've actually decided to go with the Bernat blanket in the color gold. I think it'll complement the eyes that I made really well. And then instead of doing just solid white, I went with whipped cream. Just because the body is going to be this color and I don't want her to be mad at herself if something happens to it because it's completely white. So I went with that. I went with my mom and I asked her to pick out a color for a shark from Wonder Crochet. So I did get but not mystical, just in cinder. And I did get a solid white for his underbelly. And then I picked up yarn. The white's also going to go with another project. I am going to make the Cow Lovey from Mama Made Minnie's book. Like I said, I've had the book for almost a year now. And I have not made any of them. So I had my mom pick one. She picked 3, and then we looked at what yarn was available. And we went with the cow. I'm going to make a black cow. So the white, I got pale gray for the horns, the snout, the hooves. And then I got black. There's more yarn. I don't realize how much yarn I'm buying until I get home and I see how much it is. I do have these colors already, but I did get an extra skein just to be safe, because I want to make a large and extra large cardigan out of these. And so I got the Karen Big Cakes and Deep Lake and Boysenberry. So that makes 3 now that I have of each. Makes me feel a little bit better. Actually, I shouldn't say a little bit, a lot better. And I did pick up some non-yarn stuff. Got another glue gun. This is a cold temp one for making the s'more plushie from Wonder Crochet as well. I cannot get fabric glue to work for me. This works really well. I also picked up some more glue sticks. And then I picked up these little displays for my market booth. One's gonna have my keychain, I do Zodiac keychains in resin, and I have a little sign for what dates go with what Zodiac, and they match. The designs match the keychains so people can find their stuff easier. And then the other one is going to be for my mystery bag or mystery plush, just so they can see what is available. They may not pull all of them, or they may not pull the one they want, but it does also say on that. Actually, let me pull up what I made. Okay, so I pulled it up. It says mystery bag, $4. Colors may vary. And it's got a picture of, I've got 12 available. 3 won't be available for the for the market in May because they're Halloween themed. So I'm taking out the pumpkin, the witch hat one, and the candy corn. And at the bottom of the sign will say there are no returns or exchanges. All sales are final. I'm hoping that'll help with some upset kids not getting the one they wanted. But I figured, well, I wanted the 8x10s and then realized those were huge and these would work perfect around where I wanted to set things up. So yeah, that's the update. I'm going to work some more on Anchor while watching just some YouTube videos. So yeah, I will try to update you guys tonight and then give a final update tomorrow so I can start editing this video. So I'll catch you in a couple hours. Hey guys, so I'd say it's been about an hour, 2 hours since I last updated you guys. I did get his head finished. got his eyes put in. I've only stuffed this part. I have not stuffed the rest of him. But body is done. And then I did work on his underbelly, so it's done as well. All I have left to do is sew him together. But I'm going to wait and do that tomorrow. I don't like sewing when I'm tired. And honestly, I'm tired. So I'm going to wait till tomorrow morning to do that. But I am going to find another project to work on. Probably one of the projects I just bought yarn for. Go work on it. Maybe I might work on a turtle. Gotta make something. But I did put him on my shoulder, and he's gonna take up an entire shelf in my office. Or if I decide to put him in a tote, he's gonna take up a whole tote. But I am super proud of him, and I will update you guys tomorrow once he is all stuffed and sewn together. I do also have his head portion done. I currently can't get to it without possibly knocking over the camera. But I will come back on when he is finished. I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, it is Saturday. I finished Anchor. He takes up an entire 27-quart tote. But here is my Anchor. I almost said baby Anchor. He is not a baby. He is huge. Like I said, he takes up a 27-quart. This is what I've been storing him in. And he takes up the entire thing. So he will have a permanent residency, on my shelf over there. Until he is sold or auctioned off, whichever one comes first. Like I think I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna take him to my night market at the end of May. If he doesn't sell there, then I'm going to auction him off in October. But he is done. He is beautiful. And then I get to start on a mini Anchor for someone else. I'm going to wait a little bit. I do have to have that one done at the beginning of May. But he took me just over a week. I started him last Friday, and it's now Saturday. I probably could have finished him last night if I'm honest. But I don't sew after a certain time, because last time I sewed at night, I sewed the turtle's head in the completely wrong spot. I had to cut it out, remake the head, and resew it on the next morning. So everything I finished this week, I did the cat bodies, which I have not stuffed them. I will probably stuff them after I edit this video. Made Anchor, and I made a green no-sew dragon. And all the patterns I'll have linked down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys were working on while watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.